I was just reading the newspaper, the London Evening Standard. They hand out for free at all the tube stations. London is rated the #1 tourist destination this year. I totally agree with that. London is my favorite city. I'm just gonna take a walk around and show you guys the general area where I've been living. First place is International Hall, which is this building. And this is where I've been living for the past week, as well as the 3 months beforehand. And then this is a plaza known as the Brunswick. And this is typically where I'll come for lunch if I don't want to walk too far. That's the grocery store, Waitrose, I always go to. So here we are at the nearby park, which is Russell Square. I can't actually go in there now because after dark they lock all the gates. This is Senate House, which is the headquarters to the University of London. So I'm just taking a shortcut through here. You can see it's a really nice design. So this is the British Museum. They have like the Rosetta Stone in there and some other things. It's huge. It takes like an entire day to do. So the black cab drivers are known for their knowledge of the road. When I first arrived in London, I just told the guy the address and he knew exactly how to get there. My building is the only one on that street. We're just coming up to UCL now. This is Waterstones, and they sell the textbooks for UCL. So we're getting very close. This building here is actually part of UCL. UCL is kind of like a gated community in that it's more or less an entire block, but you can only get into it through a gate, which we'll be coming up to. So there's UCL. The Cruciform building. That is the University College Hospital. This is Euston Square Tube Station. You can see there's a famous roundel. This is Euston Road, so more or less the northern boundary of central London. This is the Welcome Collection. So just across there is Euston Station, the National Rail Station, and I used it several times before. Trains there go to Edinburgh and Glasgow, as well as to Liverpool and Chester. I think Manchester too. The thing about London is it's really safe. Like, central London feels really safe to me. No problem with walking around at night, although I wouldn't go anywhere that I don't know well. So that is the British Medical Association. And here's another locked square. I'm just heading back to Russell Square, back to my hall. Oh, they have these maps everywhere, and I've gotten a ton of use out of them, especially when I try to go to Covent Garden, which is fairly close, but I always get lost. It's because that area, the streets get really confusing, and there are like 7 street crossings. Here's one of the famous phone booths. Most of the phone booths look like that, but there are some newer ones which aren't nearly as attractive. It says on the ground, helpfully, look right. So I'm looking right, safe. And then you come up here, and it says, look left. I look left, and it's safe.